So in this video, we're going to learn how to add PickerView as an input view to the text field. So the challenge for this video is to add multiple text field, and each text field will have their own separate PickerView in single view controller. Now to download the Xcode project file for the main project and for the challenge solution, just fill out the form below and you'll receive the Xcode file in your inbox. If you are looking to add multiple columns in a single picker view, then I have a totally separate blog post on it. Check out the first link in the description box. So let's just dive right into it. I'm going to create new Xcode project, iOS single view application next. I'm going to call it picker text field and then save this on the desktop. So first thing, I'm going to go to the main storyboard. Then I'm going to change the size to iPhone SE. Then I'm going to add a text field on the main storyboard, resize it a little bit and set it there. Then I'm going to change its placeholder to say pick an option. Set maybe alignment to center. Then I'm going to open an assistant editor and create an outlet for this text field. I'm going to call it picker text field. Then I'm going to close the assistant editor, open the view controller zip file. So I'm going to write some code in the view did load and then I'll explain it to you. So first I've created an instance of a picker view. Then I set picker view's delegate to self. Then picker text field dot input view, I've set it to this picker view. Now this is giving us the warning because I haven't added UI picker view delegate and UI picker view data source. Now data source have two required methods, which are number of components. We're going to have single components, so I'm going to return 1. And the second required method is number of rows in component. Now for the rows, I'm going to create all the options. So for example, let's just say so I've created an array of a string called pick options, and number of rows for that component in picker view, I'm going to return pick options dot count. Now all the warnings will go away. Now I'm going to set the title for row and I'm going to return pick options for row. So the title for each row is going to be pick options at index row. Now there is another delegate method is did select row. So once you select an option, then I'm going to set picker view picker text field dot text is equal to pick options at index row. So each time you select a row, I'm going to update the text field with the new option. Now once you're done adding the option in the text field, then you want to stop editing text field. For that, I'm going to add touches began and view.end editing true. Now let's just run this app in iPhone 5s. Alright, so you can see the placeholder pick an option and I click on it. I see all options for the picker and I change an option and the text is automatically updated. And if I click anywhere in the white area, the picker view disappears. Now for the challenge, add 2 of this text field and each text field should have different picker options. Make sure to try this on your own before you look at my solution. I'll give you a second to pause and try this on your own. Alright, now let's look at my solution. So I'm going to create new Xcode project, iOS single view application next. I'm going to call it multi picker text field, and next save this on the desktop. At the first thing, I'm going to go to the main storyboard, change the iPhone size to iPhone SE, and as suggested, I'm going to add multiple text fields. So I'm going to add 2 text fields, but you could add 3 or more text field. And then second text field I'm going to add. Then I'm going to open an assistant editor and create an outlet for first one. I'm going to say model text field, and the second one is going to be color text field. Now I'm going to close the assistant editor, open the view controller Swift file. Now I'm going to write exact same code that I wrote in the previous Xcode project, but I'm going to make a small change, and I'll explain you that small change. Alright, so here's what I've done. So first, in the view did load, I've created a model picker view, a delegate I've set it to self, and then I've set picker view tag, model picker view tag to 1, and the second picker view I've created the same thing and I've set it tag to 2. So the default tag for the picker view is 0, so don't start with 0 because 0 is a default tag, and so start with the 1 to differentiate between 2 different picker views. Then I've added the picker view delegate and data source in the view controller. Then I've added required method number of components. Both the picker views have a single component in it. Then the second required method is number of rows in component. So I'm gonna return the default value is 0, but if the picker view tag matches 1, then I'm going to return models.count. So I've created an array of iPhone models 7 and 7 plus, and array of colors gold, rose gold, black, jet black, and silver. And so if the this picker view comes from this, so this function has this picker view option. So if that picker view's tag is 1, then I'm going to return the models.count. If the tag is 2, then I'm going to return colors.count. And again, the default is 0. Then for the title for row, the default is the return is optional string, so I'm defaulting is nil. Again, based on this picker view, if the picker view tag is 1, then I'm going to return model at index row. And if the picker view tag is 2, then I'm going to return color at index row. Exactly the same way, if you did select a row in a picker view, then if I check if the tag is 1, then in that case I'm going to update the model text field text to model at index row. And if the tag is 2, then I'm going to update the color text field text to color at row. Now when touches begin, you click anywhere I want whichever text field that is in editing mode, I want it to be close, and that's why I added view.endEditing true. Now let's just run this in the iPhone 5s. And so when you click on the first text field, you see iPhone 7, 7 Plus option, and second text field, you see the color options, and you click anywhere, the picker view disappears. So if you want to download these 2 Xcode project files, then just fill out the form below and you'll receive the Xcode file in your inbox. If you're looking to add multiple columns in your picker view, then I have a separate blog post on it. Check out the first link in the description box. So that's it for this video. Like this video, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.